Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Road Builder YouTube channel. I was just going through all my DMs and one has stuck out particularly, and is this guy. We have another hater. Now I get DMs like this pretty much daily. Just, you know, someone saying, hey bro, what you doing is not that cool, basically. And this guy, his name's No One, so quite literally, don't talk to me, bro. You're no one. Okay. Anyways, he says, I seen your video about making Robux from fixing free games. It's a great idea, but your modeling videos are horrible, bro. How are you making tutorials on modeling for fans when you don't even texture? I'm convinced I could model better than you, which he just sent that message, actually. So, here it is. I've done one build battling a hater video, and it looks like this is going to be a model battle with a hater, but I don't really like doing these because then for like the next week, I get DMs of people pretending to be haters so they can be in a video, and it's a whole bad vibe, but it's all good. The last time I did this, it's been at least a month, so I think this guy is pretty genuine. I'm gonna go ahead and reply to him. Oh, what do I say? Should I be like the old cocky but confident? All right, bruh. What we modeling? What we modeling? Dang, I think I spelt that wrong. Damn dyslexia. It's all good, guys. I'm really going out here. He'll attack me for spelling next. I'm guessing this is a battle. I'm convinced that I could model better than you. Oh, we're about to see my guy. Please don't say something I don't make, like cars or guns or... I seen you try to make a gun, and no one wants that horrible event to... Oh, damn! But I've never made a sword either! Guys, I will say that the haters, they're not really haters. I can't say they're haters because they watch every video. Like, I've never made a sword before in my life. Alright. Bet. Time limit 1 hour. Alright, dude. I'm just... a sword, bro? I don't even know. Okay, we're going for it, guys. I'm gonna try to build a sword. Alright, guys. So, I've never really made a sword, but I'm not gonna become a better modeler without trying things that I've never tried before. In worst case scenario, I get absolutely embarrassed by a hater. Like, they pull out some perfect thing that would look awesome on my avatar's back, and I pull up with a, I don't know, Lumber Tycoon axe, you know? We're about to figure it out, though. I think I'm gonna go pretty simplistic on the sword, simply because I've never made one before, and I want to try to do it kind of fast. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we could definitely start with a cube. That makes sense to me. Let's go ahead to our face select mode. Also, these are not really tutorials as much as, like, you know, just trying to beat haters because I'm insecure. So it's all good. I'm gonna loop cut this right down the middle and grab this top line and move that up. Okay, so we're getting sort of a point here. And then I think I want to add loop cuts. Let's grab this bottom face first. Gonna be 2 faces. And let's scale this down on the y-axis, something like this. And I think I want to add like maybe 1, 2 loop cuts, scale those in a little bit. I better make sure I'm scaling those on just the Y as well, so we're not losing any shape or like density here. I don't know what the word would be. And this looks pretty cool for like a blade shape already. I'm gonna grab all of these. There we go. And I'm gonna move them back. I don't think they need to be that big. How am I supposed to make an edge? Yeah, so this is something I didn't really think about. If we did ooh, okay, I'm definitely doing that. So let me go ahead and click all of these, press I to inset, something like this, and then we're gonna scale these on the x-axis like so, and now we have a cool little blade shape. Now I actually really like that. That looks pretty sick. Now it still is a bit flat, so I wonder if I grab this line here in the middle and then scale that out maybe on the x-axis just a little bit, and it'll make it look a little less flat. I don't know what I'm really doing here, guys, but I'm going for it. And I know there's a dissolve thing that I can make these edges touch, so I'll have to figure that out as well. Let me delete the light. It always be getting in my way. This little camera guy can go too. All right, guys. So if you have a better way to do this, let me know in the comments below. But I think what I'm going to do is select all of these faces in the front, just like this. Perfect. And of course I selected a couple of the side ones, so let me unselect those. And I'm just gonna drag it back as close as I can so it looks like a point. I think that's where my level of skill's at right now. So this hater, they definitely were smart by challenging me to make a sword, because I've never made one. That's a little too far. We have a little bit of a glitch going on. So let me just move that out a hair like that. Should look all right. Yo, all right, the blade itself, I think, is looking pretty cool. We could grab this line here and maybe make it a little bit bigger on the y-axis, or a little smaller. No, I think it was good how it was, actually. After I changed it, I instantly regretted my decision. So we're gonna make this one a bit smaller on the y-axis, and then all these as well. Maybe this guy right down here. Okay, so here's our sword blade itself, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the handle. I like the blade, all right? I don't... I think it's all right. Now, for the handle, I think I want to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and make a cube, or spawn in a cube, I guess. Let's raise this up. Now, a y-axis. Let's go maybe like here, I guess. Move this back. Scale this in a little bit, because it doesn't need to be that wide. And then it also doesn't really need to be this tall. So let's go ahead and drag this down somewhere around here. Grab this whole thing, slide it down. Now what kind of shape do I want to go? It has to have some sort of shape just to like kind of, you know, set the mood. Be like, hey, bro, I thought you said that I wasn't the okay at modeling, you know? So I'm going to add loop cuts here, here, and here. I'm going to be on this line select mode here and here. Alt M at center. Do I want to do like a point like that? I think I want to keep a little bit of this width, so I'm just gonna scale these in. Let me go ahead and grab the other side too and do SX, and just bring those to almost a point, but not a full like sharp point. So that looks pretty cool to me. Now this guy right here, select that. Let's scale it up just on the x-axis though. There we go. Drag this back a little bit so it's more centered. All right, so this looks all right to me. Do we want to add any other shape? I'm thinking maybe I can drag this line and this line down a little, like this, or up. Top lines maybe. Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna drag these up a little bit to give a little shape up here and make them connect very close to the blade. Something like this I think works pretty good for me. And then these ones down here, do I want to go up or down? I think I'll keep the ones down here flat. I think that looks pretty cool. Now I think I want to bevel. Let's do that. All right, so I beveled it. Now it looks a bit more clean, guys. I'm liking where this is going. Up next, the handle itself. This is, I don't know the exact like technical name of it, but you know, it's the thing. Now we're gonna bring in a cylinder. I think that'll work great. And we want it pretty round, but still low poly. Let's go 12 sides. Should be good for us. Scale this down, bring it up to the center. Nice, nice, nice. Put it right in here. We could probably scale down a little bit more. And that looks pretty centered to me. Now we'll scale it on the Z-axis to make it an actual handle. Long enough to, you know, have in your hands. Something like that should be good. It doesn't look exactly centered, but it is. It's good. So we're all right. Up next, I think I want to have it on the top be a little more cone shaped, I guess. So like scale it up over here and down over here just a little bit, something like that. Back into solid view. Nice. We will probably have to scale the whole of it down just a hair so it's not poking out either side of this. All right, I think that looks good. And now we're just gonna grab a sphere right here. Probably does not need to be that many segments. I just need it kind of round. We just could probably go the 12 that we had for the handle as well. Scale this down. It'll be like a cool little ball at the end of the handle. If I had a lot of time, I could try to sculpt this into something like, I don't even know what it would be. But I could probably try to do a bit more with it. All right, is this centered? It's a little off. Just a little. All right, here we go. So guys, let me go ahead, shade smooth all of this. All right, so I shade smooth the handle. I'm not going to do it to the blade, though. I think that'd be pretty counterproductive. Up next, what do I want to do? Let's go ahead and get to texturing. So I'm going to do Control J to link these together. And let's go to UV editing and open up a color palette. All right, I'm going to use the gradient palette today because I think it'll just give a little tint of extra life to this sword. So we're going to press A to select everything, A, S, and 0 to scale everything down. Actually, we don't want to do that here because we're using gradients. So we're actually going to press U, and project from view. That's what we want to do since we're going to use gradient. So we can scale that down a little bit to fit in one square. I think I want to go like a cool gold color over here. And let's move this guy up. Don't want too much of a gradient. Or maybe we should have a gradient on this and on this, like the same gradient. So we'll put those right next to each other. Scale that down, and we're gonna go to this gold right here. And then to make this gradient a bit more extreme on these parts, we're gonna scale this on the z-axis, or the y-axis, I mean. My bad. There we go. And now we just go right here, color, boom, image texture, nice, and click on the thing. There we go, material preview, and there's what we got, guys. Now I'm kind of thinking it needs to be the other one, like back to over here. I want it a little bit darker. Yes, that looks way better. All right, up next we got this guy. Let's go ahead, boom, we're gonna project this from view as well. S to scale down, and I want to do a blue over here. Probably this one. That looks pretty good to me. Same process. There we go. That looks pretty sick if you ask me. I mean, let's be real here. Oh, we could add a little engraving in the blade too. But I don't know if it would mess it up. Like I'm really not too confident in blade work here. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do U project from view, AS, and we're gonna make this like a steel. Look at that. It's gonna be beautiful. All right, guys, so here is our sword. I'm kind of scared, honestly. I'm down to definitely see what the modeler makes, or the hater. I don't know if he's like a modeler, a builder, or what he like specializes in. And I hope he doesn't specialize in swords, or else I'm gonna get crushed. But this looks pretty cool. I'm gonna use the knife tool and try to add some character to it, I guess. So yeah, let's just try that. Just like some random notches on the blade. That one came out real ugly. I'm gonna take my time on this, and I'll be back when the blade's 100% done. All right, guys, I just cut up this whole sword, added cracks and everything in it, and textured them, but I don't think it looked better than it does now. So we're gonna keep it how it is and hope the hater doesn't beat me. But if they do, it's all good, all right? It's all good. Please drop a like on the video, but I'll be back when they hit me up and, you know, show me what they did. I'll show you guys, and you can say whose is better. I made this in a grand total of, what, 8 minutes? Ish, so I'm not too mad. All right, guys, it is finally time. They just messaged me. It has been more than an hour, by like 3 minutes. So you ready? Bruh, listen. At 3:48, I said 1 hour time limit. Past an hour later, they send me this. Bruh, where do I start? Listen, your main thing was I was teaching modeling videos, and you don't even texture. You didn't even color it at all. This is like... Okay, so we have that versus this. In fact, let me make his sword real quick. Let's see, we got a cube. Let me see. All right, it looks like he just reused this cube like this. Scaled it out a little bit on the Y. Duplicate. Scale this down some. I don't know. On the Z. And then it literally... Is this just a point? Is this just like this? This is basically his sword. Like, bro, that's ugly. All right, well, another hater dismantled. So I want one of these days when a hater build battles me. Like, of course I still want to win, right? Like, I'm not trying to lose out here. But I want it to be a little closer, or at least something that can make my thumbnail look good. Like, what is that? Ugh. All right, guys, I think we know what we have to do here. Okay, so he's in my server. I think we're gonna just ban him from the server. All right. And I'm gonna block him as well, but he's gonna send one more message. Let's see what he says. In fact, let me send him my sword. See what he says about it. Let's just see what he says about my sword. Guessing you need more time, sad. Nah. Nah, G. I finished in 8 minutes. Like, bro, you're slacking an hour for... Bro, listen. It's okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's gone. It's done. Guys, that's wrapping up today's video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.